We are live.
Good morning, Darlene and Denise too. Good morning, Darlene and Denise too.
Thank you.
Good morning. Okay. I'm trying to cut everything off that's going to make noises. Good morning to those that will be coming on here with us. Good morning and welcome. We're waiting on Chris. Chris is going to jump in here with us this morning.
Woohoo.
There he is on the. All right, Chris, we just waiting for you.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chris O and Elizabeth too. Good morning, Chris O and Elizabeth too. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
So good to see y'all. Love you. Jaden.
Hi, Jaden.
Hey, Jaden.
Good morning to Jaden. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jaden. Good morning to you.
All right, I'm trying to cut everything off and pull up my.
Echoing.
Thank you, Sonia.
There's Chris.
Good to be seen.
Oh, yes.
Good morning, Chris.
Morning, ladies.
Hey, Chris.
How are you this morning?
Not too bad. I got a little Jasmine with me.
Oh.
Hey, Jasmine.
Aw.
She's joining this morning too.
Yeah.
That's so everybody.
We'll have her.
Good morning, Michelle and Monique too. Good morning, Michelle and Monique too. Chris, is your YouTube muted or is it mine that's not muted?
Love you
Probably
guys.
yours.
It's mine. I'm the loser.
You're the loser listening. You're not a loser.
Uh-oh.
It's just my
Tony's driving.
Hey, Tony.
So we have to behave.
Good morning to Tony. Good morning to you. Good morning to Tony. Good morning to you.
Yeah, don't worry about chatting. You can listen, Tony.
Yeah, we have to make sure not talk about anything that will make Tony run off the road today.
Yeah, no kidding. You don't want anyone running off the road.
Okay, I got both of them up, you guys. Yes, I heard about that. I heard MawMaw went on with Sandy yesterday.
No.
I was so glad to hear that. I think everybody needs to see MawMaw.
Yeah. Good morning, Madonna. Good morning to you. Good morning, Madonna. Good morning to you.
Hey, Madonna.
Sonia, I tell you what, it was like yesterday. My brain was firing everywhere. So we went around the world yesterday, literally.
It was a little crazy yesterday.
It took me back to some of our DD&T days, Traci.
Oh boy. Things would go off on a tangent every now and then.
yesterday, you guys, I had to not look at. I absolutely had to not look at the the chat between Ben and Dwayne. I'm like, oh, I can't look.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, yeah.
There's my there's my dog.
Oh,
Mhm.
look
Aw,
at.
She's
It's
so
tired.
sweet.
sweet.
I got some
So
really good news.
sweet.
What's her
My,
name, Chris?
I think I said Jasmine.
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 Mm-hmm.
What's your good news?
Aw.
Yeah. She's our new family because we got proof from our landlord, so we get to keep her.
Good.
Yay.
I prayed to
That-
God for that, and it came
Yes.
true.
Good.
She's
That
such a sweet dog.
people don't realize how much uh, an animal can make you feel better. Um,
Mhm.
that's how my Bailey is. She's just 4 of your dogs because that is a whole
Good
lot of
morning,
love.
Psycho Ducky. Good morning to you. Good morning, Psycho Ducky. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
She woke up now.
Good morning.
Oh,
She's so fluffy and sweet.
Aw.
Mine are still in the bed.
oh,
Good
Sonia.
morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you.
Oh my goodness. See,
Hey,
Sonia,
Dwayne.
He's blaming it on you.
Uh-huh.
So, Psycho Ducky, where do you live? If it's evening there for another 45 minutes, where are you from? So I can check my map.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Sydney.
She's laying on my chest.
Australia. Another
She,
one. Yay.
So
she,
Sonia is from Australia too. I can't look. I say it long. I can't just say it quick.
mm-hmm.
Um, Chris, just think
You
about
say
my
it just fine.
She Milk is froze. Is she froze?
I don't know. Darlene, are you froze? Yep, she's froze.
Milk is froze.
Yep.
She was saying something to me, and then she froze.
Mm.
Is
So,
it
where did you get little Jasmine, Chris?
from from a friend? They were looking for a home for her, and because they felt bad because her doctor she's having a thing, and they said she wasn't improved for her, so she felt bad to get with her, and she was thinking about me, and we got approved, and she has a good home.
Awesome. Well,
Yay.
she'll have the best home with you because you're such a loving person that you'll take good care of her.
Oh yeah,
Amen. How old is she, Chris?
she's 1 years old.
Aw.
She'll be two either in December or January. She'll be 2 years old.
Oh, how cute.
That's cute. Aw. So she's
I
just gonna be a little girl.
uh-huh. I love animals. They're so cute.
Yeah.
Especially dogs. They're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm a dog person.
You a dog person, Denise?
I am a dog person. We got 4 at our house.
Oh, you have 4 dogs in your house?
Yeah, we have 3 Chihuahuas and 1 sooner be this than that.
Are they
Mm-hmm.
all? Are there some? Are there girls or some are boys and girls?
I have 3 girls and 1 boy.
3 girls and 1 boy. Oh, so you only got 1 boy dog and the 3 some girls.
Yeah, that's my dog. The boy dog is mine for sure. My husband has 2 and I have 2.
She calls her boy dog Little Man.
You call
that's
your
my little man.
or you call your boy dog your little man.
Yeah, that's what his name is, Little Man.
Little Man.
Do you have any
girl
pets,
dog is
Traci, or
Little
no?
Bit.
Nope, just grandpuppies. Just my grandpuppy Piper.
Just your grandpuppy Piper.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She comes over and sees me almost every day because they don't live too far. So she does come over and see us almost every day.
No, I think Noga says she has a dog, does she? Bailey. Does she have Bailey?
She has Bailey.
She has Bailey, and then they have Kit, and MawMaw has Callie. So they have 2 cats in the house and Bailey.
Tiger's outside at the shop.
Good morning, darling B. Good morning to you. Good morning, darling B. Good morning to you.
Hey, darling bees. Good to see you, sweetheart.
Oh, shit. Noga said her internet dropped. Give me a few minutes. So her internet dropped.
Yeah, she'll be right back. She'll get back on.
So it's just 3 of us until she gets back.
Yeah. Aw. Monique has Zoe and Pip.
Aw.
Aw.
How sweet.
Yeah, Jasmine's a sweet dog. She's laying on my chest now. She's sleeping on my chest.
Aw. She loves you, Chris.
See?
Aw. She loves you.
I'm like her big brother.
And
she's my little sister.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
I know she has a good home.
Yeah, Little Man is like he takes care of me a lot. He knows when I'm having a bad day. He sticks right with me. He's wonderful. He's very good
Chris,
for me.
Sonia has 2 dogs, one named Rocky and the other one Teddy. And Dwayne has Otis and Charlie.
Monique said, who doesn't love all Chris?
That's right. We all love you, Chris. Madonna has 2 Basset Hounds, Mabel and Moses. Aww.
Oh, I love Basset.
I can tell everybody loves me on here. Everybody does.
Yes, they do.
Even you guys love me.
We absolutely love you, Chris. You are our buddy.
Yes.
We love you so much. We're so happy to see you every day. Whenever we get the chance to talk to you and see you, that's so special to us. Because you're such an awesome guy.
I know.
Oh yeah, if you weren't there, we would all be like, we're all like, where's Chris? Where's Chris? What's going on with Chris? Somebody gonna get in touch with Chris, find out what's going on.
Yeah. Yep. See, even Monique said, yes, Chris, never forget. Never forget how many people love you all over the world.
That's exactly
because you're such a good person inside and out.
Yep.
That's true. And God gave me this great animal right here. He gave me.
You have such a big heart, Chris.
Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you.
Yay.
Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Diana.
Morning, Diana.
How you doing today, sweetheart?
Diana, she's a really good person too to watch. She really is.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Especially when you watch her videos, she has really strong opinion on her videos.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
She's a very smart and well-educated person. And she's going for
Yes,
more
she
education.
is.
What's she doing?
She goes to college, so
She's
she's
going to
even getting
college.
more education.
Oh, she goes to college. She's going to.
Yep.
She goes to college.
Yep.
Yes, she does.
Oh, wow. So she's getting educate. She's getting educated.
Yep.
More education.
Yep. She continues her education all the time.
Oh.
Aw, Elizabeth has 4 dogs: Ziggy, Oreo, Willow, and Gunner, and a cat named Jade, and 3 kids. Holy moly! Yeah, that's a house full.
Oh man.
Yeah, Elizabeth, you got a house full.
That's a household.
Without a doubt.
That's because she's a very busy lady. Yeah, she is. Diane's a very busy lady.
Yeah, she is.
She's been
Ooh, you're not kidding.
climbing that mountain of college work this week. Lots of hard work and all that.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, San Juana and Leticia too. Good morning, San Juana and Leticia too.
Oh, great to see you guys. I'm glad y'all here.
Mm-hmm.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, I'm glad I joined this morning
Everybody's
because
doing
I haven't got a
great.
chance to join because I've been working today. I'm also
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'll join them.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Ooh, Dwayne
Nogus?
has 3 cats:
Oh
Jim,
my
Mama,
goodness.
and Montagne. Montagne. I don't know how to say that one.
Montage.
Ooh, Sonia has
Montage net.
9 dogs, 8 chickens, 4 geese, 5 Roberts 9 parrots, 2 dogs, and way too many cats for kids living at home. Aww.
She kind of moved.
Montaigne. Ah, thank you, Dwayne. Montaigne.
She moved.
Montaigne. Okay.
She's That's where she's at. She's laying on my own now.
Those dots were meant to be chickens.
Mm,
So not dogs, they're chickens.
yeah.
Still having internet problems.
Yeah.
She coming back?
She'll be back.
August.
She'll keep trying.
E-I-E-I-O.
Aw, Michelle would love a dog.
Do you see what Darlene put in there?
Mm-hmm.
LOL.
E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm
E-I-E-I-O.
he had a chicken. E-I-E-I-O. Michelle has 2 cats, Fuzzy and Snooky. Aw, those sound like good names.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sonia's got a farm. Darlene B's got a farm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Darlene B's got too many to count.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Anamora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anamora. Good morning to you.
Hey, Anamora.
So I guess it's just 3 of us until she gets back.
Yeah. Yeah, because no one can get let in without Darlene.
That's true.
No one can get him without Noga's getting anybody in.
Yep. Without the gatekeeper. Almost a farm.
Yep.
She doesn't have cows. Tanya doesn't have cows, pigs, or sheep. But you do have ducks, right? Don't you have ducks, Tanya?
She has ducks. She got geese.
Oh.
I'm glad she got me in before this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
you're missing.
want to say, while we're waiting for Darlene to come back in, I appreciate everybody's patience with me. I've been really, really struggling with my pain out of control. So if you don't mind saying a prayer for me, I certainly would appreciate it. I'm just really been struggling.
Or no, Noga's put on. I can't even get on with my phone.
Yeah. That's why I'm in this different background right now because I moved everything over where I can keep my legs up. So I'm not quite in as much pain. Good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you.
Come on. Hey, John.
There she is.
Aw. Well, thank you. Oh, who's been patient?
Well,
Dwayne, you're
Leticia,
so
I'm
funny.
glad you stopped by
You're
to
always
say
trying to
hello.
cause trouble, Dwayne.
Thanks for the prayers.
Leticia, I'm glad that you came in. I appreciate. Aw. Sonia has 8 ducks all sitting on eggs at the moment. Aw. They're going to have little baby ducks. I love little baby ducks. They're so stinking cute and adorable, fluffy little duckies. Baby duckies.
Jazz is taking a break. She's laying right next to me. So she's a sweet. She doesn't
Darlene
bite.
B has 53 goats, 3 horses, 3 Great Pyrenees dogs, 4 cats, 2 geese, about 20 chickens, and 1 boa constrictor. Now that is a farm full.
Oh wow.
Now I know that Darlene is not afraid of snakes, but I'm afraid of snakes.
Me too. If I see a snake come towards me, I'm running. As fast as I can, I'll run as fast as I can.
Uh-huh.
But if it's like a little baby, like a little baby garden snake, they won't hurt. They won't hurt you.
I have I can't run, so I'd have to stick somebody in front of me. I'd be scared. I'd be like, "Woo, get in front of me. Save me from the snake."
If you see someone outside, you'd be like, "Get in front of me."
Yeah. San Juana's afraid of all bugs. I don't like bugs, but I'm not usually afraid of
Oh,
bugs.
I hate bees because I used to get stung by bees, and trust me, those they freaking hurt.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Especially when you get them out over the freaking it itches.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever get stung by a bee before?
I've been stung before, but I don't have a bad reaction to it, so that doesn't bother me too much.
Oh, the truth came in.
Yep. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. All right, now Darlene likes to read. Stick Dwayne in front of me for the snake. That would be good. As you ask for a blessing over your food, ask for a blessing over your Bible. Bless these wonderful people. God bless. Thank you, the truth. That is so sweet.
Okay, you lay down, honey. Okay.
I say a prayer over my Bible every time I'm going to read my Bible. I say a prayer that God leads me to the passages that He feels that I need the most today. For understanding.
Same with me. When I wake up in the morning, I said a prayer to God to give me the strength for the day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you do that, Tracy? Do you pray to God in the morning when you wake up?
I sure do. I sure do. I pray to God every morning and say thank you for waking me up for another beautiful day on this earth.
And do you also pray to Him before you go to bed at night?
Yes, I do. Every night.
What do you say to Him every night? What do you say to Him?
I usually at nighttime I pray about all of my friends and my family and to watch over everyone while they sleep and to pray that if it is His will that I will wake up again in the morning to start another day. Things like that. That's my nighttime prayers.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, Monique, exactly. I give thanks for the good things that happen to me during the day, and sometimes even the bad things, because sometimes they happen for a reason. They do happen sometimes to make you stronger for other things. Aw, Sonia's allergic to bees. Are you allergic to bees, Chris, or just you don't like them because they hurt?
I'm not allergic to bees.
You just don't like them.
Yeah. Especially those the bees that sting you most. It's the humble bees. They sting you the most.
Mm-hmm.
So yep. We're just gonna chill until Nuggets comes back.
Yep. Yep. My mom, one time when I was a young child, my mom was a Girl Scout leader, and she was trying to help a girl who had stepped on a nest that was on the ground, and she was trying to get the girl out of it and got stung like over 100 times trying to get that girl out. She had to go to the hospital to get a shot to help her deal with all of that.
Ooh. Gets seen over 100 times. Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, she was in bad. It was bad. Oh my goodness.
Like me, if I see a bee's nest, I stay back. I'm not gonna mess with it.
But she was trying to help a girl that was stuck in it, and as an adult, that's what you do. You try to help a kid out. Sanwana got stung on the lip when she was 8. That must have been painful.
Ouch.
Oh, jeez.
Ouch. And they said that there was this bee called the Japanese hornet.
Mm-hmm.
They said those things are 10 times worse than a regular bee sting.
Yeah.
But I never seen them. But if I see them, I'm not touching it.
Mm-hmm. Chris Sonia said she prayed several times a day for God to please give her the strength. That's a good thing. And I have done that too. Pray for strength.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My medicine's making me a little sick this morning.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. It happens.
Just get upset. Do you get upset stomach?
Oh, yeah. And it
Yeah,
just
that
makes
happens.
me...
Sometimes it's like I get an upset stomach because of my meds. Sometimes I get an upset stomach because I'm in so much pain. And it's like a vicious whole cycle,
Yeah. But today, I don't know why they're making me sick today, but they are. They're working on me today.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, I'm not going to get sick online now.
Yeah.
I ain't going to get sick in front of you guys. So if I mute, that means I got to go now. Without saying anything, so I do apologize. But I'll be all right.
That's all right. We love you too.
Love you, Denise.
Well, I love you guys too, very much.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just one big happy family.
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way we're gonna stay. Yeah, it's just.
Oh my goodness. I have never heard of that, Sonia. The European wasp sting you.
I never heard of that one.
They sting you, and then once they sting you, they lay there and feel sorry for itself and dies. Good morning to Ben. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ben. Good morning to you.
Hey Ben, good to see you, sweetie. Yay!
What kind of bee? What kind of bee was it? A European
wasp. Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Never heard that kind of bee.
Mm-hmm.
Or they said they sting way worse.
Oh yeah, this thing is worse. I know I don't have any trouble with the bees. I mean, they fly around me. They don't bother me because I don't bother them. But boy, the little wasps we have around here, they'll just dive bomb you. You ain't got to do nothing to you. I had one pop me one day. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yay, thank you, Ben. Prayers for Tiffany, day 57.
Yay.
Go Tiff.
Whoop, whoop, Tiffany.
So, why does the bees... What?
Sonia said that when her son was 4, he got stung in his butt cheek by a hornet that he fell on. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
That would not be fun.
That exactly happened to me too. We used to live like in a trail park before we moved to in a housing.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to sit on the grass and I didn't know there was a bee there, and I sat down and oh boy, I felt that stink. I was like, oh,
Oh, not a
yeah,
good place to be stung.
that was not fun, but it stung.
The first time my oldest son
I was
put
gonna
his finger
scream.
on top of the car and a bee stung him. I guess he put his hand right there and it stung him on the end of his finger. And
Ouch.
I got to watching and his hand swelled up. He started swelling up his arm. Boy, I rushed him to the emergency room quick because I didn't know. He'd never been stung before.
Yeah.
Have you experienced any stings, Tracy?
Do I what?
Oh, heck yeah.
Have you experienced a bee sting?
Yes, I have been stung, but I do not.
Like,
I don't have any real serious reaction. Like a bee sting for me is not any worse than a mosquito bite. In fact, I don't think it's almost as bad. I have more of a reaction from a mosquito biting me than a bee stinging me.
Like, how did you get stung by a bee? Like, where did you get stung at?
I can't honestly remember the last time I've been stung by a bee, but I remember when I was a kid, I know I got stung.
And they're not fun, are they?
No.
Oh yeah, wasp dive bombed me right here out on the porch one day, right in the back. I was like, holy crap!
I guess we're having our own conversation until Nogus comes back.
Yeah, she'll come back eventually. She'll get through. I have faith.
Yeah, I'm just glad everybody's.
She'll come in and she'll be like, "Are you guys having a good conversation?" We're like, "Oh yes."
Mm-hmm.
We're just having a conversation
about everything we're saying. She can hear us.
She probably can hear us talking.
Yeah, she can.
Dwayne got stung in his belly button and got very sick. That was the only time he had some type of reaction. That's kind of odd.
Ooh. Especially in the belly. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
In the belly button. Not just the belly buttons. That's gotta be nasty.
Try to get stung barefooted because that happened to me once. Ooh. Did not. It was.
See, Norgus hears us, Chris. She's letting you know she does hear.
We just have, here in Georgia, we got all kind of insects. Gnats are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
She put LOL at the end when she put I hear LOL.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Ben.
I love Nogus. She's a really good person.
She is an awesome person. She's a good friend.
And I was really blessed when she sent me those gifts. I was really touched by her. I really was.
Aw. We knew what you were getting. Denise and I knew what you were getting.
Yep.
Like she didn't have to, but she wanted to because she wanted to feel appreciated for me being part of you guys' family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm really
your family.
Ooh, fire ants. Fire ants are bad, Sonia. We don't have fire ants up here in the north too much. I mean, there are some around, but boy, down in the south, yeah, down by where Denise lives, holy moly.
Yeah, they're bad.
and I blessed it that you guys bring me into your family, and I appreciate it.
Aw, we appreciate you, Chris. We do, and don't ever forget that.
For sure.
Look what Noga's put. Oh, Chris, I love you. I know she does. I can tell.
Good morning to Hetty. Good morning to you. Good morning to Hetty. Good morning to you. See, that's
Hey,
Ben is in
Hetty.
Michigan too, and he said there's no fire ants here. He lives in the UP, way up north from me.
Yeah.
I was like, Nogas.
Yeah.
She
He's
doesn't just love me. She loves all of us, not just me. All of us.
Oh yeah.
He sure does.
We're all
Very
part of her
caring.
family, and she's part of our family.
Mm-hmm. Hetty, I am not good. Not good at all. But I'm here, and that's why I'm in this different surroundings. I'm sitting on my couch with my legs propped up, trying to be able to stay on for a little bit.
Just see Simon's comment down there with.
Yeah, that's scary, Sonia, when people have to right away treat themselves immediately from a sting because, yeah, you don't want to swell up, and you certainly don't want your throat to swell or your nose to swell or you can't feel like you can't breathe. That's not good.
And I know we all go through difficult times in life. It's kind of hard to get through.
Darlene's cracking the whip on MawMaw.
And I know you, Traci, you go through difficult times in your life. You're going through these pains.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you pray to God every day for healing.
Yep. I pray every day for a little bit of relief and a little bit of just keep my eyes on the Lord and know that He will carry me through even the darkest hours of pain.
Mm-hmm. I know Nogas, she goes through rough times too. That's why she don't
Yeah,
go. She don't
sure
do
does.
life sometimes because she's going through rough times, and I pray to her too for that.
Mm-hmm.
I pray for her.
Yeah. I pray for all of you guys every day. Every day.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. What happened?
Aww.
What's
God
wrong?
bless you, San Juana. Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you. Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you.
Ooh, pop the knee. Ooh.
Yeah. I hope you have a better day, San Juana.
Yeah, Benson, my granddaughter has to carry an epic pain due to allergical reaction that will shut her down.
That's scary.
Love you, San Juana.
Yeah.
You have a blessed day, sweetheart. Take care.
You have a wonderful day too, San Juana. We love you.
And while you take care. Hopefully you'll feel better when your knee feels better.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not good when your knees pop. They're not good at all. They hurt.
I will put you down on my prayer list specifically, Hetty, that help you with your depression.
What did cause your knee to pop? Like what did it do? So what does cause your knees to pop?
I don't know. Just sometimes I can tell you, Chris, with my legs the way they are, my bad legs, sometimes I don't have to do anything. Just walking can cause me great pain shooting up my leg for no reason whatsoever. I don't even have to do anything weird or twist an ankle or anything. It just happens. It just shoots pain. It's kind of weird, but my husband will laugh. He'll say, "What happened? The floor?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that just means that there's no real reason. It just decided to hurt." I'm reading Ben's. Aw. That's awesome, Ben. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to try that because I do get down myself now and then. I do get down every now and then, and usually it's because my pain gets up, then my depression goes up, and it just all keeps going around and round. Yeah, Monique. When you have true clinical depression, that is a scary, scary situation. Ooh. Heather has loose ligaments in her knee. Oh my goodness. To push it back in place. That's crazy. Oh, Diana, you're so sweet. I'm so glad that you feel like this is your other home because we love it when people come in and feel like they feel welcome and feel a part of our family and a part of our discussion. Aw, you're working hard. You are an amazing woman, Diana, that you have the drive to go back to school and to work hard even when it's difficult. Ooh, Sonia. My. Sonia said her hip sometimes pops out and she has to keep walking. It could take a long time to pop back in, but if she stops walking, it'll freeze up. That sounds uncomfortable. Aw, Diana, you're so sweet.
Looks like Denise is muted.
Yeah, she maybe had the dogs, had to do something for the dogs, or Alvin.
Mm-hmm.
Diana, you're my friend too, and I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Sonia. I really, even when I don't come on in the morning because I don't want to be negative Nelly, I don't want to complain about my pain because so many people in this world have it so much worse than I do that so I try to not come on when I can't be positive because I feel like people don't need to hear the negative, that they have enough of their own negative typically, and that's not what brings somebody to a channel, that they, oh darling, I love you too, that they want to hear more positive things because they're having a difficult time, and the positive things help to bring people up out of the darkness. Aw, thanks, Monique. I just try to not be a complainer because I do have a lot of pain, and I have it every day. It's never gonna get better, and it will probably get worse over time, but I don't feel good about sharing the bad times because I always feel like that there are so many other people that have it so much worse than I do. And that just
There she is. That's where she's.
aw. Thank you, Sonia. Aw, look at little Jasmine. Jasmine, sweet Jasmine. Aw. I appreciate you guys. You have no idea. You guys, that's part of the reason why I move things around to, aw, thanks, Ben. I moved things around so that I could come on because I just cannot sit in the hardback chair right now for even 5 minutes. It's just too painful right now. And I needed a dose of my friends this morning, so I came on to talk to Darlene and Denise and talk to all my friends out there in YouTube land and all over the world and let you guys know that I appreciate you and I miss you when I'm not on too. Oh, Darlene, you're funny. Yeah, I knew I was going to have to keep things a moving, chug, chug, chugging along. There was like a song I think my grandkids used to sing about something like that.
That sounds a good song.
Yeah. I think my grandkids used to sing a song like that, something about chug, chug, chugging along. Huh. Can't think of it right now, but that's funny. Oh, Monique. I appreciate you, Monique. You're such a special friend, too. You are very special. And you're where my husband's family all are. Well, I shouldn't say that, not all. He has one aunt and uncle that live in Canada that moved to Canada from the Netherlands, but all of Wright's extended family, other than that one aunt and uncle, are all still in Holland. That just his parents came here.
You see where she's laying?
That's so funny, Sonia. At least you found him.
I call Jasmine my sleepyhead.
Aw. Animals can be lazy sometimes. They just want to lay down and take a nap. They take more naps than I do.
That's why I call her my sleepyhead.
Mm-hmm.
All she does is sleep, sleep, sleep. Don't you, Jasmine?
Monique, I'm so thankful that your son had a good day too. I was praying for him yesterday. Because it is difficult. It's difficult when, and he's already making new friends. That's wonderful. It is hard when you get used to a certain routine and friends and the way life is in one school and then have to go to a different school and things get all changed around and things are just different. It doesn't feel the same. Jasmine! Hey, Bright Eyes! Hi, Jasmine!
She's such adorable.
She is cute.
And I know Lizz.
My grandson, Monique, my grandson, Callan, he is a very, very stick to a schedule, stick to plan kind of kid. And when his schedule or his routine gets changed up in any way, it just throws him into such a tailspin and it takes him such a long time to readapt to a new schedule and a new plan and a new way things are. It's so hard for him and I just always feel so bad for him.
There we go.
I hate having to tell him that something in his plan is going to change because I know it's going to hurt him.
Love you, baby.
Aw. Darlene, I have honestly thought about it from time to time, but I just
Denise left.
don't know about having a dog living in my house. I mean, I know Piper stays with us now and then, and Piper lived here before Jimmy got his own place, but I am just, I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, that's what Monique, that's exactly it. You have to, I do that with Callan too, and so does his mama, that you have to really encourage people who have a difficult time switching things around in their life or having things change that have such a difficult time, that you have to let them know when they do make an adjustment, how proud you are that they were able to adjust, that they were able to change, that we know it's hard for them, and we're so grateful that they were able to make that adjustment, because they'll be so much happier in the long run. It's such a huge difference. And they do appreciate it for the most part. Although when I called Callan after his first day of school this year and said, "I'm so proud of you that you did such a good job," and he looked at his mom, he's like, "I just don't understand why Nana's proud." Nana's proud of you because I love you, and I love that you did a good job, got through your day. Oh, geez. Denise, I don't know how. I mean, you can try, but I don't know if Darlene will be able to let you back in. That's the hard part. Right, Monique. All kids like that have to be recognized for what they do and how they get through the hard stuff, because change can be really rough on people. It can be rough on some adults. Change is rough on my husband. So, and he's a grown man. I know that for a little 7-year-old, change can be huge. It can be like climbing a mountain.
So I guess it's just me and you, Traci.
That's it. It's just you and me, Chris, hanging on, holding down the show, holding the fort down. But I mean, I appreciate being recognized when I accomplish something, and I think that that's important to allow other people that same self-satisfaction. Wow, Ben, I did not realize that service dogs can be up to $15,000. Ooh. See, I don't know. I don't know if there's, like services like Pause for a Cause or stuff like that. I don't know how much they provide, or if you have to pay for it all up front. And I certainly wouldn't have, I don't feel like I would have 500 I could spend on a service dog, let alone 15,000. Holy moly, that would
we didn't have to pay
so much
for
other
her.
stuff.
We didn't have to pay for her.
Yeah.
Because some houses they do like pet deposit. We ought to do that for her.
Yeah.
So,
sometimes though, like if you want to, like I can see that your pets give you comfort and calming. Wow, Ben, fit as much as 50,000. But like I know that if I were to get a service dog, I would want it to be able to help me when I'm out in public, and if I drop something or things like that, because it's hard for me to get down to pick things up. And in order to be able to take it in everywhere, they have to be have a certification and have the proper paperwork and the proper vest and all that stuff that they wear, harness or whatever it's called, to designate that they're a legal service dog, that in order for you to be able to just take them in anywhere. I know that I have a friend that gets Pause for a Cause puppies and raises them through the puppy stage up to where they go for the real training. And that's part of her mission for God, is that to help other people by raising these puppies up to their training period. And she potty trains them, and there's of course certain basic stuff that she teaches every dog. But oh, really? Darlene B said that her neighbor got her own dog trained and certified for a service dog for her son. I didn't know that you could do that. See, that, Sonia, that's what I'm worried about, that on the days that I have such difficulty even getting out of my bed or moving around, that dogs require to be able to go out and go to the bathroom and, things like that. And what if I'm just not, if I'm having difficulty getting around that day to be able to put a dog on a lead, because we're, we live in a trailer park, mobile home community, they like to be called. And it's required that if they're outside, they have to be on a lead or a leash. So I'd have to be able to hook them up on that every time that they need to go out. I will do some more research on that, Darlene B. I think that is, I don't know, Darlene. I'm just not, as much as I'm not certainly a fan of pets in general, just because of everything. I never had a cat as a pet, so I just honestly don't know how that would be. Never had a cat. Like when I was growing up, we never had cats. We only had dogs. So I've never had a pet cat. Oh, now Chris muted, and now you guys, look what you guys are. You have me hanging out here. There you go. Don't hang me out here to dry, Chris. Do you think I would, Darlene?
Sorry about that. I was checking Jasmine, see if she's doing okay.
Aw, see, you're such a good pet carer.
So if you see me muted, that means that I'm checking Jasmine, see if she's okay.
All right, that's all right.
When's Dorcas and Denise are coming back?
I don't know.
Well, she shuts down the whole live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So she comes on and her internet drops.
Mm-hmm. The thing, good morning to Myra, good morning to you, good morning to Myra, good morning to you.
I can
When
hear
we
birds
get
chirping.
our deck built, if it didn't jump the gate and I could let it out so that it was on the gate, like on the porch, and have I don't know. I just don't know. Because it can't be out like off of the deck or whatever if it's not on a lead they can't hook themselves, they don't have opposable thumbs to hook themselves up to a cable to go outside. So I don't know. I do not know.
Wait,
Yeah, so Kaylee came for at the perfect time for MawMaw. She needed a companion, and Kaylee has been so good for her. She was good for her even before the most recent stuff she's been going through. So I can't imagine how much comfort she has given to MawMaw just in the short time that she's had her. Yeah, cat. I don't know. Like I said, I just don't know. I might have to borrow a cat from somebody for a while to see how I would do with a cat, you know. But then I have Brantley's mama works at a vet, and she is anti-declawing cats, and I'm so OCD about stuff, and I just don't know if I could tolerate them scratching on things that I don't want them to scratch on, type of thing, you know. Oh, you're going to Green Bay today? Sweet. And then tomorrow you're going to Minnesota. Where about in Minnesota are you going, Ben? Oh, thanks, Monique. I have my stepmom lives in Wisconsin, not in Green Bay, but just outside of Fond du Lac. And then I have an aunt and uncle that live just outside of Minneapolis, and a couple cousins that live in Minneapolis. Aww. You have to deliver your truck to a disabled vet who has no vehicle. That is so kind. Ben, you're such a sweet soul. Thank you for the things you do for people. Yes, and please be careful in your travels. Interesting, Monique. I honestly, yeah, scratch pull, does that really work? Does it keep them? Oh, too funny, darling. Does it really work to keep them from scratching like on the furniture? And I don't know. Oh, Michelle, you're 17 miles south of Fond du Lac. That's cool. Very cool. My stepmom lives just like on the just southeast of Fond du Lac, just a little bit. They used to live when my dad was alive, before they built their house where they're at now, where she's at now. They lived in Fond du Lac. Yeah, Darlene, you're right. Kind of kind that he's being good. I think he's feeling for me. You're not an ornery old man, Ben. No way. I do get that cats are low maintenance, because that's the other thing that I have, is that if Wright and I want to pick up and go, I want to be able to pick up and go and not have to worry about boarding a dog or whatever. Oh, Sonia, you're going to head out and go to bed? Okay, have a sweet night's sleep. I hope you get a good night's sleep. We love you. See you on
Night, Sonia. Take
Wednesday.
care.
Have a good night. Thanks, Dwayne. I appreciate you more than you know. Should we sing good night? Good night.
Night, Sonia.
Good
Take
night
care.
to Sonia. Good night to you. Good night to Sonia. Good night to you.
I'm really close to put my phone on my charger, because StreamYard drains my batteries.
Good morning to Troy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Troy. Good morning to you.
Yeah, I'm using my phone, and StreamYard, it drains my batteries quick. So that's why I had to put my phone on the charger, because it does that.
Hetty, you got it. We'll put you on the list for sure. I already have you on my list, and you know I got you. I got your back. I know that's crazy, Darlene, that her internet kicked her right out of her own live stream. That is not even very nice.
Yeah.
See, Darlene B, that's what I'm worried about, that I would get a cat that just doesn't, because people always say that cats have their own personality and they're stubborn and they have their own mindset, and that my luck, I would get a stubborn cat that's stubborn like me, and as much as I would try to keep it from scratching on things, it would want to do it just because I don't want it to, like kids do things that you don't want them to, just because.
I was like, and why did you have to kick Nuggets out of her on her live stream?
Mm-hmm. Right, Monique, dogs do too. They do, absolutely. But that's probably part of the reason why I have not gotten a pet. We had a dog when our kids were young, but fear is a bad advisor. Monique, you're right. But And the other thing I worry about is the same thing that Darlene was worried about with MawMaw, is that I can be so unsteady on my feet that I'm afraid if an animal got under my feet, I would trip, fall on them, hurt myself, hurt the animal, and I don't want to hurt anybody. Good morning, Denise. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good to see you this morning. Yeah, Denise, you're right. Denise Caines, you're right. If I did get a dog, it would have to. When Piper came and lived with us for that short period of time before Jimmy got his own house, which was the only reason why I was okay with her living here for a little while, was Monique, you're probably right. The only reason that I was okay with her living here is because she was Jimmy's dog, and he took care of her for the most part. But yeah, she wasn't a puppy, so it wasn't so hard. But you're right, Monique. I probably do think way too much about things that might go wrong. I am definitely in that kind of a program in life that I always try to sort out the good and the bad in my mind, or I make lists on paper, the plus, the advantages, the disadvantages. I am one of those crazy people that do that kind of stuff because I always try to prepare myself for the worst. So you're right, Monique. I do worry way too much about what could go wrong. That I can see. That is definitely. You're probably right. Analysis paralysis. That's exactly the way to describe that, Dwayne. Analysis paralysis. I analyze things to death. I always have some way to talk myself out of a lot of things in life. Partly because Rank can be very impulsive. Like I want to get a new TV. We're going to go get a new TV today, and wants to go out and buy it. I want to research where we can get the best price for the most features we want, and I want to do all that research before I make a decision on what I want to purchase and where I want to purchase it from. And Rank just wants to go to the store and buy one, and I just have reservations about that all the time. Right? You're not. Monique, it is exhausting. It really is exhausting but I have tried, I have gone to therapy, I have tried to work on that because I am what people in America would call a worry wart. I worry about things all the time. I'm always in a state of worry about something or someone or yeah. And I think part of it came from when our kids were young and Wright and I were very tight financially. I always wanted to make sure that we were making the right decisions for how to spend our money the wisest with the kids, and knowing that kids are kids and they might grow out of a pair of shoes or need new pants or need this or need that at any given time, that we always had to have a little bit of reserve, for that. And thanks, Monique. That's so sweet, because I wish I could take that part out of me and just set it aside for a day sometimes, but it doesn't seem to work that way.
So I guess maybe Novus will come back. Maybe she won't.
I hope she does.
Mm-hmm. And then if me and you like leave, there'll be nobody up here.
That's true.
It'll be just a blank screen.
Yeah. That's a good saying, Monique. Don't worry about the day of tomorrow. It will have its own sorrow. Very, very true, but hard for me to accept.
Amen to that.
Mm-hmm. I do have a tendency to put way too much worry into everything. Everything. I know I do, and I can't sometimes stop myself. It's just part of who I am. Yep. See? Exactly. Denise Kane says it just right. She tells me all the time, if I'm having a bad time, call day or night. But I don't call her, especially if it's night, because I'm afraid that I'm going to wake her up. And then sometimes I think if she had a bad night and it's during the day, she might be napping and I don't want to wake her up then. And I get all that little stuff going on in my head all the time. Yep. All that stuff goes on in my head all the time.
And I praise God that I thank Him for bringing this dog into my family's life.
Mm-hmm.
I did. I said, God, thank you for bringing this healthy, loving dog into my family's life.
Aw.
And I said, she'll be in good hands with us. She'll get good care. She'll be good. The thing
She'll
she
be
has,
well loved. We can see that already, Chris, because I can see how much you love her already.
and this little tag thing that she has on her collar, that's from her baby shot.
Aw.
When she got the baby shot that day, she was not feeling good at all. It made her tired. That's why she was sleeping all day on that day.
Yep.
But
that happens sometimes when you get, you have to get the vaccines for stuff like rabies for our dogs or different vaccines for our kids, but sometimes they make them sick for a day or two. Chris, did you see Darlene said, Norga said that she thanks God for Bailey when she gives thanks. Bailey is a good big part of her life, and Bailey is very comforting to her.
Chris, I thank God for Bailey when I give thanks. Ronnie said she's so happy with you, Chris. You can tell. And I think you all can tell that she's happy with my family.
Yeah, absolutely.
She loves my mom and my brother very much.
Aw.
What's wrong?
Denise A said that her father-in-law started breathing again and realized he did the right thing in calling the ambulance. Thanking God.
I think we should still. I think we still need to pray for her. No.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
No matter if he's doing good, and we still need to pray for him, just in case if it happened again.
Denise Keynes, do you ever have trouble though? Little man getting like under your feet and getting you off balance or interfering with your ability to walk.
Look how happy she is.
Yeah, she's very happy.
My little sleepy head.
Denise, I still have him on my list to continue to pray until he is much better, but I'm glad to hear that there is at least some positive.
She's my sleepyhead. This is what she does. She likes to sleep.
Aww. See though how nice and calming that is. for you just to pet her.
See, when I go through an anxiety attack, this is what I'll be doing, petting her.
Yeah, Monique, you're probably right. That even if I did step on them, they would learn to either get out of the way or stay a certain distance away from my feet or whatever, or they would get stepped on from time to time, I guess. I mean, it happens with the kids. It happens with my grandkids. I've accidentally knocked them or me down by bumping into them because I'm paying attention to where I'm walking and trying to use my walker or cane or whatever, and they get in the way or leave a toy out in the way and I trip, and some days I'm a hot mess, you guys, and I'm sorry for that. Monique, that's so sweet. I wish I could not let my worries keep me from things that I would like to try or would like to do, but
For our dog Jasmine, she keeps me away from any distractions happening.
Aww.
When I get worried about something, she calms me down. Like she'll sit on my lap and let me do this to her, pet her.
Aww. That's so sweet.
She doesn't bite anybody. She does not.
Monique, I will make an effort today. I'm promising you, Monique, that as my friend, I will make an effort to try to not let worry stop me from something today. Oh, great. Now I'm here all by myself. Darling, that internet better get working again. Aw, Monique, that's so sweet. I really do. I know I worry too much. But I promise you just at least one thing today. I will not let worry stand in my way, and I will do it anyway. Aw. I love that when you say that, Darlene, that Bailey licks your face when you cry. Thanks, Denise. Yeah, baby steps, one step at a time. It is hard. It is hard for me, just like some people have issues with panic, that they panic about things. I don't panic, but I am so slow to overanalyze things that it does keep me from doing things that I would like to do. Aw, that's so sweet. Bailey's a good puppy. Dwayne, you're so funny. You are funny. It's hard, Monique. It is hard. I think there probably is. I think that when I was in therapy, I think being impulsive as a child caused me some great times of strife and pain. And so therefore that was my defense mechanism to protect myself, was to overanalyze things to make sure that nothing bad could happen before I did it, that's just kind of what happens. Ugh. Denise, I will try. Oh, Chris, you left me, Chris. Oh, Monique, I love you too. You're so sweet. And you're very encouraging. And I do need encouragement from time to time because I do bring my own self down by worrying too much. I mean, I get to as I call a tizzy, if that's why Ryan has to have a cell phone, because if he's late getting home from work, right away my worrying gets out of control. Oh, yeah, maybe he had an accident and he can't call me and blah, 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 blah. And it's really that he just won't call while he's still on the road. And when he stops somewhere, he'll stop. And then he'll call me and say, I just got to this far because of whatever, whatever. And then it calms me down. But oh, Monique, you're awesome. You are so awesome. Partly I have been for several days. I don't want to be a complainer, but I have been for several days with my pain out of control, feeling like I am on the edge of tears for days, and I just haven't let it go. I just constantly feel on the verge of tears, and it's been difficult. It has been very difficult. But I know that I have friends, and that is partly why I made myself get in a situation this morning in a place where I could get my computer where I could get on and talk to my friends. Good morning, Tim Windsor. Good morning to you. Good morning, Tim Windsor. Good morning to you. But yeah, I try to be what I worry about with letting it out is that my little doody doo singing thing and whatever, that I try to be a positive addition and not be negative, and I want to bring you guys happiness and joy, not tears and sorrow, because there's enough tears and sorrow in this world. I don't need to add to it for anybody. Aw, thank you so much. You having extreme heat, Tim? It's not bad here in my area of the world today. It is 71 degrees right now. And it is a little sticky still, but I don't have the air on, as you can see by the blowing curtains behind me, because there is a breeze and I am getting some breeze coming through. Monique. Oh, I love you, friend. I do love you. Oh, Dwayne, that's sweet. I have just been in so much ridiculous pain lately that, and I can't get relief. And I went and had a CT scan this week, and they aren't making an appointment to get me any type of an injection or anything, because my last injection didn't really work until they see the results of the CT scan, which takes time. I do have a message into the doctor's office to hopefully, oh, thank you, Tim, to hopefully move things up a little bit when they get the results back, because the tech who actually did my CT on Tuesday said it would just take a couple of days for them to get the results. So they should have the results, I would think, today or tomorrow or Monday at the very latest. I mean, they can go through their computer directly to the hospital. That's where I had it done, and log into radiology and get the report or whatever. You're right, Monique. You're right. I do. I have what is called, the initials that people use are RSD or CRPS, and those stand for reflex sympathetic dystrophy or chronic regional pain syndrome. And it's a autoimmune disorder that is damage in your nerves, in your sympathetic nervous system, that cause your sympathetic nerves, which tell your brain when you're in pain, to misfire and tell your brain you're in pain all the time. Even when there's no reason for it, your nerves are telling your brain you're in pain. So that is the reason that I have the spinal cord stimulator that I have when I have to plug my butt in, as I like to say. And yeah, its purpose is they implant a lead in your spinal cord and that causes a constant electronic signal to the nerves to try to block some of that pain signal to the brain, to keep it from telling your brain you're in pain. But it works some. It does help. It definitely is a positive thing. But obviously, it doesn't cure it. It doesn't cause all the pain to be gone. It helps, but it's not a cure. And there is no cure, which is another frustrating thing sometimes, and a lot of us have incurable things that don't have a cure at this point in history, that they can treat the symptoms, and they can try to treat the symptoms that are bothering you the most. Oh, thanks, Denise. Mr. Chicken said it's his fault. I can pluck and fry him. That's so funny. Yeah, and when it's incurable, they can treat the symptoms, but they can never make it go away, because as soon as they stop treating a symptom, or your body adapts to whatever treatment they're doing, which is what they think is going on right now with me, is that I haven't changed up much of the treatment in a while. They haven't changed up the treatment in a while, so my body has adapted to the current meds I'm taking, to the current treatments they've been doing, and then things just stop working as well. And this happens periodically. It's happened periodically since I've had this issue. And then what they do is they have to change things up a little bit. They have to change the treatment a little bit, or they change my meds around a little bit, or little things like that, to just kind of shake my body up, to say, we are trying to fix you. We're trying to make you feel better, but you're not reacting. Yeah, right, Monique. It is a life sentence. Everything like that that's incurable is kind of a life sentence, because no matter what you do, you have to live with that for the rest of your life. You can't just set it aside and move on and go away from it. It's just always going to be there. That's true, Ben. That is true. It is kind of like fibromyalgia on speed, Denise. It is actually. I've had RSD since before fibromyalgia was a common diagnosis. So when I heard about that fibromyalgia and did some research, it does seem like it's very much like fibromyalgia on speed. There's a pain index, McGill's pain index. You Google that sometime if you think about it. McGill's pain index, it's called, and it shows where different things rate on a pain scale, like having a baby without medication, amputating a finger or an appendage without any anesthesia, cancer pain, blah, 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 things like that. RSD ranks above a lot of those things. And it is very taxing to live in that much pain every single day. And that's why I can look perfectly fine one day and the next day I can't hardly get out of bed because the pain is just overwhelming, and it's just right. It's very painful and exhausting. And it is and then you have my worry issue on top of it, that I worry. I don't want anyone. I try so hard to not let people see how much pain I'm in when I'm in a lot of pain, because it makes me feel weak, and it makes me feel like a not good Christian, because I feel like I'm not helping other people if I'm just being miserable in my own pain and wallowing in my own pain. And that's hard for me. That's my situation, Denise. We're trying to get our deck built so we can put a wheelchair ramp on my deck, because I know at one point in time I will have to use a wheelchair more than not. I will be an ambulatory wheelchair user. I'll be able to stand some and walk some, but I will be, yay!
I had to go around the world. This is on my phone. Woo.
Oh my goodness.
On my phone, you guys. Oh,
I'm so grateful.
On my phone. So, I told Casey, and then they told Casey, well, is there construction? Could they have cut it off? No. They said, well, maybe it'll be Saturday. He said, can you send the code to Traci so she could end it? I was like, no, I don't
yeah, because I'm taking us down a deep, dark trail.
No, that was part of you that I think everybody needed. I told you, you need to get some strength from the people that love you. So, see, that was meant for. That was meant. That was meant that you need to be up there. And let me put Chris back in. Let me see. There he is. There they are. I think they're in here. But see, that's what you was needing, Traci.
Yeah. Monique, you're so right. You are so right. I do know that.
Pieces in the fridge for you. Pizza? Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Hooray!
Yay, yay.
But you hold so much in and so much back from everybody, Traci. And
yes, you do.
You needed a chance, I think, for everybody to love on just you.
Amen. That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
So God cut off our internet.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't get back in. Chris couldn't get back in. Darlene couldn't get back in. Just for you, Traci. God did that just for you.
Oh, thank you, God.
Because you matter.
Yes. You needed to see that.
Mm-hmm. What's your super good news, Denise? Oh.
Okay. Let's know the praise, as Sandy
Yeah,
says.
we're waiting.
But they said it might
Amen,
be
Monique.
Saturday before we can come out. But if it comes back up, call us back. Real They said somebody here did something, and Casey said, well, I checked the outages in our area, and a lot of people have outages.
Yeah, so don't start no stuff. Hope nobody gotta go. And see, Monique is so special.
Monique.
She is a one of a kind.
Monique said I'm
You no longer have osteoporosis. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Praise.
Mm-hmm.
Praise the Lord. Whoa, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is good news.
Mine ain't
I
even
didn't
close
know
to
that you could
osteopenia.
go. I didn't know that it was possible to go backwards from osteoporosis back to osteopenia. I thought that was a one-way street.
Yeah, if you can build your calcium back up.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's the calcium in your bones.
I've never heard of osteopenia.
Osteopenia is right before.
Yeah, that's what they say I have. It's when you have
you're close.
It's like saying you have pre-diabetes. It's like saying you have pre-osteoporosis if you have osteopenia.
Right.
Monique, my phone clicks. I don't know what it is sometimes. So what's the difference between then that and osteoarthritis? Because I have osteoarthritis, but my bone density scan was good.
I think that's a completely different
It is.
thing.
Osteoarthritis is where they, those knots grow. Where it grows. It's not rheumatoid. It's actually arthritis, which is crippling as well.
Well,
it just doesn't affect your organs like rheumatoid does.
I'm gonna head out, ladies. Love you all.
Oh, I love you, Chris.
Love you, Chris.
It was nice hanging out with you, Traci.
Thank you for helping
so much
this morning. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're a blessing, Chris.
I'll see you ladies tomorrow.
Okay, sweetheart.
Know your love. Never forget how much you're loved, Chris.
Yes,
Yeah.
always.
Bye, ladies. Take care.
Bye, sweetheart.
See, Denise didn't know that it was possible either to have it go backwards, but she has been having once-a-year infusions, taking high doses of vitamin D and calcium, and losing weight and exercising. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's why they try to, when you have osteoporosis, they put you on calcium to try to help strengthen your bones. And everything you're doing, Denise, is strengthening your bones.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you can go. But my body no longer holds it.
We can't discount that God answers prayer sometimes, and sometimes that is exactly what He wants to happen.
Yes, He does.
Right? True that.
God's still in the miracle business, y'all.
A lot of people don't see it, but there was a guy at church that had a big mass, and They even drew some. They didn't know what the mask was, and he allowed them to tell it at church Sunday. But they went into that mask and drew out some stuff to do to biopsy it. And when they called them back in and did another scan, it was just gone.
Yep.
It was gone. So nobody can say, "Oh, it must not been there to begin with," because he put that long needle and took a biopsy of it. So it was gone when he went back. So I do believe in miracles. I do believe in miracles.
I do.
I absolutely believe in miracles. There's a lot of times that the medical profession and or science can't explain things. How else do you explain it? You know, God, it's God's work and the work of
Daddy.
You know, it's the same way I shoulder surgery. He said, "I've never seen anybody their shoulder healed that quick." You know, they say 6 months to 9 months for a lot of people. And mine was, I think mine was 2 months. And I told him, I said, well, I went to church and got my praise on. I got my Jesus on and raised my hand.
Amen.
And that's what I told Tiffany Sunday. I said, it's amazing. I can hurt all over. But when I go in there and I get in worship and I can raise my hands and I have no pain while I'm in worship. No pain. And it's like nothing standing between me and just worshiping.
See what my daddy just brought me?
Oh my gosh, what is it? Don't tell me it's a pie or cake.
Grapes.
What?
Aw.
They're grapes.
Ooh.
From the grapevine.
Oh, awesome.
See?
A whole bucket.
Ben said he's still here because of prayer. And, Vermont, Bruce, by all means, Bruce shouldn't be here. But he's here. And,
yes, he is.
And he cannot see a sunset. He has to put on special glasses, take a picture, and then paint from the picture. So he is technically blind.
Yes.
And we have now she's artfully blind with Diana. So if legally blind people can paint
like they do,
that's miracles. Those are miracles.
Yes, it is.
And I thank God that the people that I've met here, I was telling Traci this morning, they're my go-to girls. And even when I was sick, Sandy put out she rang us up on FaceTime. She rang us up on FaceTime. Like, oh my goodness, Sandy's calling. What's wrong? And it was an overload of puppies, you guys. I mean,
yes,
that lifted my soul to just lay there and see those puppies.
Oh, yeah. It's like she brings them puppies on and you can't help but feel good.
That's true. That's true.
And look at MawMaw. Just MawMaw being able to go on Sandy's channel helps her.
Yes.
Denise, let me go.
Loved on. Like there was no tomorrow. Go do what? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Denise uses anything as possible as her YouTube name. Yes.
Yes.
Because everything is. But like I told Traci this morning, I don't have household girlfriends because a lot of them are disabled too, But the closeness here is my girlfriends that's able to visit in my home. Monique, yeah, we talked about that one too this morning. Mental and sometimes mental and physical goes hand in hand.
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely.
And my brother gave up. And I won't lie. There was times I wanted to give up. And Casey would come in my room. It was like he's in the next room over, but he would just come in there and just, Mom, are you all right? So God will lay it on somebody's heart to check on you. And so there were a lot of times I wanted to give up. And had I given up, I wouldn't have known all of you guys. I wouldn't have known what God had in store. You know?
No. It's yeah. You reach a point in your life sometimes where it's like, I can't stand no more of this. I can't do this. And I think, God, I can't do this. You got to do it for me. You know, I can't. There are times I've been out on my porch and I'm walking and I'm crying and I can't pray, and all I can say is Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. But He knows what's in my heart. But it's just so bad you can't. You feel like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm not strong enough to do this. I can't live like this. I can't do this.
Yeah.
But He shows me right quick, yes, I can. With you, hey, I'm right here. With me, you can do anything.
You guys, the flip thing, I'll read it today. Weapons of warfare. And I got to hear the truth because of being on the phone.
Yeah.
Yay.
I got to hear the truth.
That's I read it out loud because I was like, Darlene always does, and it's important that if somebody can't see it, that they can hear it at least.
Right.
This one is weapons of warfare. The more we are serious about serving God, the more we battle. Is that not correct?
That is so true.
So this says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. 2 Corinthians 10:4. So yes. So what we do battle our flesh and blood.
Amen, Monique.
But the battle comes really is spiritual. Thank you. Aw, thank you, Dwayne.
That's very sweet, Dwayne.
I think everybody, I always forget that everybody wasn't with me when, as Dwayne used to call it, the chicken wing. He would message me and said, how's the wing? How's the crawlies? So, yeah, Dwayne would always do that. So, I think all of you guys have been with me forever. And Traci has been with me as far as on here the longest. And
I feel like I have known y'all forever. It's like I imagine my life with y'all in it all the time. I've been there all the time. I just hadn't met you yet.
Oh, all right, Denise, tell them what I did to you this morning.
Oh, yeah. So y'all know I called Darlene in the morning because I'm her wake-up call. So I called at 7:30. And she answered the phone. She didn't say hello. She didn't say nothing. She said, 15 more minutes. Just 15 more minutes. I said, okay, bye. I love you. Hung up the phone. And I did 15 more minutes. I called her back.
Yeah.
That's all she said. 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes. I said, okay.
Oh, well, okay. Denise says, Traci,
Oh, man. Yeah, that she said she was reading that I need a name for my worrywart that travels on Will
Yeah,
around and around in my mind. So you guys have to think of a name
around
for
and
me.
around.
Good morning, Memphis Matt. Good morning to you. Good morning, Memphis Matt. Good morning to you.
Hey, Matt. Good to see
Well,
you,
what?
sweetie. Yes. So very true, Memphis, man.
Good morning, Memphis Matt.
That is so
I don't
very
know what I
true.
would call my worrywart. Sure is a nagger. And I said nag as in nagging your husband.
I don't know. Think of a good name for her. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what happened to my camera, but anyway,
Boy, Tatum will be glad to see them grapes.
Matt, my internet's crazy, so
Well, you still here.
yes. And you're right, Monique. God's looking after his children, and you know we can't give up. We just can't. And
It's been showing out a little bit today.
God was definitely looking after me when he when he encouraged Monique to be in this chat this morning when you guys were all unable to be in. And Monique was a very good friend to me in telling me that the things she did tell me.
yep. God puts people in our path, and we know God, we know that God is in our heart, but
Yes.
God also knows, or he would not have given Adam a helpmeet. He knows sometimes we need that personal connection, and
Yeah.
we just need that
Monique's a very special
we just need that
lady.
love, and
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes he makes things
Tell
happen
you.
to get his word across, or why would he have had a donkey talk? I'll say donkey. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Tracy, you can name your worry wart Wally.
I
Wally
can
is
name it what?
Wally. Wally is on my case today. We'll
Wally.
know. Just like yesterday, Pat and Matt, no, Memphis Matt, no objection to you, but Dwayne done gave both my crazy hamsters names in my head. So I had Pat and Matt running around in my head yesterday. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yes.
Oh, no. Ben.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Ben, oh, well, that's good too. That's good, Denise. Ben,
Oh, yeah.
I worked with this
Have
couple.
mercy.
They used to have a catering business. So when I first
What?
started at the conferencing
I
center,
missed something.
When I first started at the conferencing center, they would they made like, oh, they had cakes and pies, and they had a catering service, and they do
No.
sandwiches and stuff like that. They were there for many years, and
You're
then
lucky.
they
Oh,
weren't,
there we go.
and they ended up getting a divorce. And I would have never ever, because he had cancer, and we took up money, and a lot of prayer went
Oh my
for, when
goodness.
he had cancer. But they ended up divorced,
Oh wow,
and
Denise, that's awesome.
then he called his son to ask him, "Have you taken out the trash yet?" So his son got the trash and took it out of the house, and didn't know that his dad had come up on a bicycle. He come up that quiet, went in the house and locked the door, come up behind his wife, and did that to her, and then did that to him. So there was that young boy that was locked out of the house. So I could not even imagine somebody. I didn't even know it happened, and I was at the grocery store, and somebody told me about it, and it's mind blowing. Ben, it's like you can't understand. You just can't comprehend something like that happens to somebody that you've met. Oh, I see that, Ben. But you still, when I worked there those 10 years, there were so many tragedies, so many tragic things that happened. And I'm like, I worked in the cotton mill longer than that, never saw as much as what happened at that place. You know, maybe it's
Whoa.
the days that we live in. I don't know what it is. So I don't know what's happened with that. But yes, so many tragedies. But yes, it is, Monique. We're going to see more and more of people giving up, and we can't give up, especially not if we're the ones that are trying to show love, just like the scripture at the bottom. Um, we have to love each other, and that covers a multitude. It says over a multitude of sins. So if we
Mm-hmm.
just, give love to people, and it don't mean that you have to be by somebody physically. It just means to, do like Denise. She, everywhere she goes, in any chat, she gives love, and Traci does, and so you find what God, the tools that God has given you, and you
Oh yeah.
use those tools. And Chris made a valid statement. He said, Traci, what do you thank God for at night? And he said, do you pray in the morning? And Chris, bless him, I love him, and he knows I love him.
Oh yeah.
He brought up valid, facts about what do we pray for. I just give thanks. There's nothing for me to ask for other than, Lord, I pray over the people in the chat this morning and all of their needs,
Mm-hmm.
because I can't remember everything. And I always pray for my morning girls, as I call them. It's Liz and Traci and Denise and Sandy. But they're not the only ones. in my mind, my mind is going 90 to nothing. And
Oh yeah.
I have to pick, how I say things. Number one, Kevin gets sleepy and he'll fall asleep while I'm praying over him. I pray for him. I thank God for him and for our household. But I pray also over what we do every morning. Because, for those that take their time to drink their coffee with us or their tea, but that just comes on this morning. Good morning, Elias. Good morning.
Hey,
I'm so happy to
Elias.
see you these past 3 days.
Oh, me too. I'm just so glad he's been on. He's
So, Monique,
wonderful,
I
wonderful
thank
person.
you that, all of you that was here to help Traci.
Yes.
Yes, they were a blessing. Monique especially. I especially thank you, Monique.
Yeah.
You were wonderful. That was Ryan that called me. I had to tell him I bawled on all of you guys this morning.
That's okay. It's all right for you to cry. There's
I
nothing
just
wrong
don't
with
like
it.
to be.
I know you
I like
don't.
to be positive.
I know just
You
what
guys
you're
know
saying.
that.
I know.
You're human, Traci.
I feel like we all have enough of our own problems.
But like I told you, you got to let people love on you sometimes, Traci.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do. And that's hard for you to do.
Yeah, it is hard.
Monique, MawMaw says she loves her Monique.
Oh, yes, she does. She talks about Monique.
I didn't sing to Elias, did I? Good morning,
No.
Elias. Good morning to you. Good morning, Elias. Good morning to you. Yes, it is positive, Monique. And I am very, very, very glad I got a chance to know you a little bit better, too, to have you know me a little bit better. Dwayne, thank you. But I do worry about all you guys because that's what I do. I worry.
All right, Wally. Wait, we're going to put a wombat in your head. Wally the wombat.
Yeah, Wally the wombat. There you go.
All right. Get away from there.
Uh-oh, they got the juke joint going on in the back room. They getting some work done.
Oh, my goodness.
They got that radio going. Oh, I got to show Denise this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
She got to do a walkabout with me.
Oh boy. Is it looking good?
No, it's gonna be yes.
They got the ceilings. They got the ceilings what do you call it? Stippled or
yeah.
So they've got the ceilings finished.
Awesome.
They're sanding down all the walls real good.
Oh, so they're making some real progress now.
Oh yeah. And awesome. The shower has all the tiles. It just needs to be grouted and then cleaned up.
Oh, big shower. Awesome. Nice. Nice shower.
Yeah, I showed Denise how big that shower is. You guys.
Ooh, yeah, like it.
Are you going to have a roll-in shower chair for MawMaw, or is it just going to be a shower chair in the shower for MawMaw?
I'll put her shower chair in there. But if, it gets to be that she gets down again, I would be able to wheel her in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
The shower.
She can be able to put a shower chair in there.
Yes.
She can have a rolling shower chair, no problem.
Yeah. Good morning to Cinnamon. Good morning to you. Good morning to Cinnamon. Good morning to you.
Oh, yes, Cinnamon.
Ben says, fine. Fouled up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. I'm fine.
That's me. I'm fine all the time.
Me too.
I am so fine.
But yeah, we we could get one of those if need be, Tracy. Let me put my earphones in. I keep hearing it breaking up or crackling.
Yeah, I don't know what it is that causes it to pop.
Okay. Can you guys hear? Because I've got my earbuds in.
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear.
I still hear popping. But
but you're not doing you sound better.
Yeah. That would be nice though, darling. I mean, it would be an option, something to keep in mind in the future, that it would be something that could help out in the future where you can transfer her to a shower chair and wheel her into the shower.
Yeah.
That way, especially in the winter time when you want to be able to let the water warm up.
Yeah.
And then put her in, that would be helpful.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
That's sweet, Ben.
Yes. Very sweet.
So,
I'm gonna tell you what, might be that way without all of y'all too.
But yeah, the shower is big enough that it can, like a wheelchair, and get around in there real good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
and
easy.
And don't they make wheelchairs that are like kind of more plastic?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They make a chair.
Yeah,
the shower chair has
shower wheelchair,
like a regular shower chair and wheels on the bottom with locks, so you can put her in the shower chair, wheel her into the shower, lock the wheels, and then shower her, unlock the wheels, wheel her out to dry her off outside the shower.
Good,
right.
good.
Yes.
And the shower is, I guess you'd say, the length of it is good enough that once she's through, she can dry off even in the shower, because that's how big it is.
Yeah.
Yes. She sure can.
It's gonna get there, you guys. It's they cleaned up a lot yesterday, so I'm sure they're gonna start putting the rest of the floor down.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am so happy for all of you. That's going to be such a wonderful thing when that's done.
Oh, it is going to be nice. Got a big place for the washer and dryer.
And especially sitting outside on our back porch. I'm looking I'm looking forward to that too, because we'll be able to sit out there and watch the deer, and it'll feel like country. If we're sitting in the backyard, it feels like we're in the country.
And the porch is
big enough
they can sit out there.
That's funny, Dwayne.
Oh my goodness, Dwayne. Yes, Matt, I know how to do it. I can't do it from my phone.
Yeah, but you can do it from a computer.
Yeah, it's a program that you just download, and you can click on the name. But this morning, the new guy was here. Oh. And when I tried clicking on his name, it kept taking me to Sonia's profile. So it doesn't work all the time.
Right. Doesn't work perfectly, but.
Oh, Monique said the shower's going to be running day and night. Oh, Ben says there's an app I can do it from the phone too.
Yeah, I haven't. If you guys ever find that, let me know, because I would be interested in that for sure.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I would love to be able to check out somebody's channel if I'm on if I'm on somebody else's feed, and I can check out somebody's channel. Because I always want to know who a person is. I just don't just willy-nilly add somebody.
No.
Yeah, I did just say willy nilly. That's an old lady term, but that's okay too.
It's all right.
As
I say willy
I use
nilly
that
too.
term.
and Monique said that shower would be running all day night. At least when Kevin comes in that back door, it'll be like a mud room.
Yeah, it's
He
right
can
there.
go. Yes, he can go straight to the shower, and so that will be very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything on the phone is hard, but you know what? I thank God for this phone this morning because I was going to have just a feed with nobody on it.
Bless your heart. But that's all right.
Monique, I don't even say nothing about my dirty husband because I tell you what, I don't see how in the world he works out there in this heat and in this humidity, and he is 59 years old, and he's doing. I always say he's doing a young man's job
Yes, he does.
because young men don't know how to do it.
That's because they ain't never had to. I'm telling you what.
What they're not teaching in
No,
school.
they're not.
Um,
Uh-uh.
they're not getting the
What?
the skills
Uh-uh.
anymore. I mean, I just don't know if in some of these technical schools,
Oh,
if they're
yeah.
even, I mean, if they're even teaching welding or building
Yeah.
houses or
I know
electrical work.
they, well, I
Right.
know they used to. I don't know if they still do or not, but
I mean,
yeah.
what about
And
people
they,
pour
you know,
concrete?
taught people
You
how
know,
to, yeah.
if Kevin has to pour concrete, that man takes that as he takes pride in whatever he does. You
Yes,
know,
he does.
he doesn't just do something sloppy.
But
If
Stephen's
it's
also, life lessons have also taught him, you do your best. And whatever you do, you be proud of what you done. You
you know,
always give your best.
yes, and he come along at a time that you could ride with somebody in the truck,
Oh, yeah.
and if you rode with them, then you could get your CDLs, a lot easier. But now you pretty
Mm-hmm.
much have to go to school. Um,
Yeah, to get a
and,
CDL.
yeah, and everybody's not a truck driver. That's a skill. I believe
No,
that is a skill.
it is. It takes special people to be truck drivers.
Matt said they taught him welding, cabinet making, agriculture, wildlife management in high school. Yes,
Oh,
but
yeah. And just like
Oh
they
my
have,
gosh, I just got a message from Benjamin.
oh, my Lord.
what good?
Praise the Lord.
He says, I love you too, Mama, and there is no rift between you and I. It's Jimmy and I. That's something that will never be fixed, which is probably
Oh,
true. However, this funk between my wife and you guys, that does need to be fixed. Amen to that.
Amen.
well, he answered,
Well, thank you, Jesus. The boy answered his mama finally.
and
Yeah.
but we'll know what
That's
to
the
pray
important thing.
on. We know what to pray on.
Yes, we will. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how to fix the funk between us and his wife because the funk is that she likes to be in charge and we are the parents.
Yeah.
And I won't, no wife of one of my children is going to come in and run my home. That's just not going to happen.
No. No. That's your home.
Exactly.
But you know
She's
what's
just being
sad?
disrespectful.
What's sad, Traci? If I could talk to both of your boys, I would tell them life is too short. And once somebody's gone, they're gone.
Right.
Yep.
That's what I think
And
about. They're the only siblings that they're just the two of them. When Wright and I are gone, they will only have each other. And if they don't repair that relationship at some point, then they won't even have that.
well,
Now
See,
I'm going to start
that's
crying again.
me too. At least you guys can't see me right now.
yeah.
But
That's
I
my
lost
Alvin's like that. He
3
only has his
brothers.
brother. That's it.
And I just lost a brother-in-law. He was my brother-in-law for 34 years. That's a brother.
Yeah.
And you can't make them come back. And then my sister, she lost her youngest son. That was just 2 sons. And Traci, they didn't
Mm-hmm.
talk for almost a year. And the look on his face at the funeral, it haunted me. It
Mhm.
absolutely, I cannot get it out of my mind, the look on my oldest nephew's face.
Mhm.
Because you can't get a person back.
No.
But Traci, prayer, 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 prayer.
Amen.
You know,
Mhm.
we say, well, all we can do is pray. But that makes prayer seem like, oh, all we can do is just pray about it. That is a mighty word.
Mhm.
It is a mighty word that we just throw it out there like it doesn't have the meaning it's supposed to.
Right.
But from a mom standpoint, and you know what I went through with Tiffany and Casey, it hurts to see division. It, but Traci, it's going to get there.
Yeah.
You know, I got to see another part of Keevan's oldest brother. All of our lives have been so busy. Oh, amen, John. John said, it's tough. Beat Satan. He loves broken families. It's a constant battle. That is so true, John. So true. But I got to see a different part of Keevan's oldest brother. And it really hurt him because he was away from his little brother for a long time because of the choices that his brother made. And it really hurt him, it because there was that division.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I always I always try to, I guess, touch base with my mom no matter what,
Yeah.
because I know once she's gone, there's no words, any more words. It's just, I've always told my kids, you have to watch what you say because you don't want your last words to each other be bad.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you, John. thank you, John. I'm glad Denise found us too. I love Denise and Mr. Chicken. Even if Mr. Chicken gives me a hard time.
Yeah, I love that his name is Mr. Chicken. Ooh.
Uh-oh. It must be the internet people. Was that the internet people? MawMaw done pretty much told them it was life-threatening to the internet people, and they still say it's going to be Saturday. So it looks like it in the morning. I'll be doing we'll be doing Friday from my phone.
Hey, however we got to do it, we'll do it.
We will. So you guys will still be here in the morning.
Yeah.
John, I'm so glad you still stick around. I posted on Facebook this week. It was a year ago that you sent me all those shells. And I took them all out. And they were so pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we seen some of those shells. They were beautiful.
It is. Oh, it's been almost 2.5 hours. Look at me trying to use my mouse to hover.
Yeah,
look, that mouse ain't doing me a bit of good. But yeah, yesterday, I don't know how we got talking around the world, but we did.
Yes,
but
we did.
You guys, I know Traci's tired. Thank God that she was able to come on and be here, and thank you guys for loving all over her.
Thank you, Jesus.
She needed all. She
needed
needed that love. I know.
Yes, I
John,
did.
John said it's hard to believe it's been a year. Yeah, John was cleaning out his garage, and he come across all those shells, and he said, "I don't know anybody that's gonna want these shells. These are just things we gathered up over the years."
Me.
Yep. I said, "I'll take them," and he sure did. He sent them to me. Oh,
that's just
I
sad.
didn't show my face much. That's because I've had a headache, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's time for Traci to go lay down and take a nap.
Yeah. So I love you guys. Like I said, well, I don't know how useful I'll be till Saturday, but we'll be on in the morning.
Okay.
I've got it figured out. So I love you guys. Love
you too.
Blessings. Love y'all.